Hello, my dear ladies. Hope you all are doing well. But I have seen many women after a relationship breakup, after betrayal, after losing someone who loved them the most, being there, remaining there in the same place where they feel they have lost. You feel that you are lost. You lost yourself? Not at all. Here's how to find yourself again. Have you ever looked up in a mirror and wondered, why did I become this person? Yes, I too had this question once in my life. Before 28 years, when I was just 19, having a child in my hand, my husband betrayed me. Even though people were around me, my father, mother, sisters, and many relatives were around me, I felt all alone. I felt as if I'm standing in mid of the forest looking for a path where I will reach my destiny. I was looking at myself in the mirror and asking the question, Gayatri, why you have become like this? When did I become this person? That question was there in my mind for a long time. Still, I could able to feel that I have an identity and I'm investing my life into the relationship. I'm prioritizing others than before me. I'm always looking for validation from others. I don't know where to start again. I don't know what to do, how to overcome this. So that was the stage I was completely lost. I could able to revoke or reinvent myself after 5 6 years, but that was a long period. I think that was the last period I took the reinvention journey for a long time. After then, also I felt I faced more betrayals. I faced more situations where people left me alone. But the second reinvention, third reinvention, fourth reinvention happened very quickly because I understood I'm not lost. My identity is same. I started looking out pain. I started separating my pain from the experiences what I had. I started separating the people from the situations what I went through. So your relationship and life circumstances cannot change your identity. Please understand that. You have an identity, you have a purpose in life. So we need to work on our purpose. I started working on my purpose and I found it. Why women sometimes stop listening to their own needs? Some people they say, hey, after divorce, I'm happy. After separation, I'm happy. Even though I lost my husband or my loved ones recently, I'm okay, I'm managing. But when you see in their personal time, when they are alone, they will be keep on worrying. They will be having a lot of questions in the mind. They'll stay idle. They will not mingle with people. They will fake themselves. That is not the real happiness. The real happiness is when you are alone in a locked room or in a big place. Even if you're alone and if you're being happy, when you're seeing at a mirror and you're seeing your happy face, smiling, confident, powerful face, then only it is the real happiness. Faking with before someone or hiding ourselves behind the screen of trauma, behind the screen of pain, doesn't mean that you're being happy. I said that 5 years was a long journey. I was not finding or I was not reminded about my identity. I was just faking. I was hiding behind the trauma. I was hiding behind the depression. That is not the real happiness. I was smiling. I was seen happy by my parents or by my relatives. But still, I remember I carried the pain throughout that 5 years. I was just faking. Like I acted before everyone that I am happy and I seems to be happy. But it is not the reality. One day I understood that this is not Gayatri. This is not the real Gayatri, what I wanted to become before the breakup or before the separation, I can say. So the difference between losing yourself and evolving is yourself is The three signs you can see regularly when you are lost is often expecting or awaiting validation from others, and you will not know what to do next, how to start again. You'll be always having a question mark. How do I do it? How will I go forward? Why to move from here? Some people will be enjoying the pain. I was doing it in that 5 years. I was enjoying the pain, like everybody feels pity on me. I thought, okay, this is the life. But when I saw people moving forward, those who were with me in the same classroom, I felt very bad. That time I took myself as the priority. That is the third sign, that you will be always prioritizing others before yours. These three signs will tell you that you are lost. When you are always trying to compromise, trying to satisfy others, and if you are not taking care of yourself, that is not the real happiness, and you are not evolving. You will say that I'm learning every day, I'm developing, I'm working, I'm taking care of my family, everything is happening. But are you happy from the bottom of your heart? Are you enjoying your life? Are you living your own life? Are you living the life which you wanted to? So this is how you need to evolve. You have to rediscover yourself. Find out your passion. Who was I before getting into the relationship? After the relationship? After the breakup, who am I now? What am I doing now? How am I feeling? What are my emotional status? How do I feel with the people around? Before and now. Compare it. Then the last question, who do I want to become? Earlier, before getting into the relationship, or after the relationship also, before the breakup, something would have been there in your heart, in your mind, to become, to achieve your goal, your passion, your interest. Find out that purpose, find out that goal. Work towards it, achieve it. I know it is tough to overcome the pain, to overcome the trauma, to overcome depression, anxiety, stress, everything, to forget the people whom we loved more than the self. But it is your wrong assumption. If you can forget yourself, why not others? You forget yourself, you lost your identity. You sacrificed yourself to others, to take care of others, to love others, to give others. Then why can't we forget the person, an individual who left us, or whom we lost due to some incident, accidents? It may be a death, or it may be a separation or divorce. Anything it can be. But we lost someone who loved. You don't have to become the old you in Reinvention Journey. I don't promise that you will become a new version, you will become a new person, or the person who were you, that is the older you. But you can become a new version of yourself, that is the best version of yourself. I can say proudly that I am the best version of myself than before. When I always compare myself, always I see at the mirror and say myself, Gayatri, yes, you are better than before. You are more better than 10 years before. You are more better than 5 years before. You are better than 2 days before. Every day we need to grow better, and we have to become the best version of ourselves. That is the real happiness. We all will reinvent ourselves together with me, Gayatri Siniraja, your reinvention coach, waiting you to join me in the reinvention journey. Together, we'll reinvent ourselves.